G'day gang, little quick one for you. I don't know if you've ever heard of those before. It's a dedicated Toyota wheelchair vehicle. It does have seats, but it has all the locking business for lock the wheelchairs in, etc, etc. And this person here has had issues about a couple of years ago. If you can see down in there, you can see that brass fitting just there, and there's another one further back where they have little plastic fittings in there originally, and they went as I say, that's going back a year or something, and she's brought it back in because it's only got 70,000 kilometres, so it's not very old, but she brought it back in because she was saying that the water was disappearing out of the radiator, and there's heaps of it in the overflow bottle. And there's only a few things that are going to make that happen. The faulty radiator cap, because of course when the coolant swells up, when the coolant expands, should I say, I use the right words, expands, it's going to want to get out somewhere. It gets out here, gets dumped into this bottle, and then as it all cools down and contracts, it sucks it back out of the bottle and refills it back into the radiator. And and she said, well, that's not happening. And I felt the radiator hose, and it was tight. It had a bit of pressure behind it, and it had a little misfire in it. And of course, my first impressions were, it's got a blown head gasket. So how are we going to go test? How we go test about testing a head gasket fairly rapidly? Someone's been in here. Look. So of course you can pull the spark plugs, you can pull the coils up, pull the spark plugs up, and do a compression test, and that would tell you if you were losing compression. Now the signs that this had was, it's got a real shake about it. It's very uneven when it idles. There was a lot of pressure in that hose there. Often if they have blown head gaskets or something like that, they'll have watery oil, milky oil. This doesn't have that problem. This also doesn't have anything under the cap. And the engine is warm, by the way. So what are we going to do to test it? The easiest way for me. Well, I'll show you what we do. Fix that. Okay. So now the engine's running quite nicely. What I have here is called a TK head check. Push the bulb, it draws from the bottom out of the radiator. And watch what happens once we introduce that fluid, that blue fluid, to carbon dioxide. That's a sure sign of a blown head gasket right there. Head and block testers, the stuff. The reason that fan's going off its chops is because it has no coolant in it, in the radiator. Yeah, so used to be called TK head check. There's different variations of it. some block and head crack tester, other stuff, but it's all very similar. So that's a pretty good tool. Pretty good tool.